Hello! In this video I will show you how to get the Android SDK and run an Android emulator on your PC. First you go to the developer Android site and then you download the SDK. I will have the links in the description. So you click download, you create the terms and conditions, and you choose whatever version of Windows you have. In this case I have 64 bits, so I download the bundle, I save the file, you let it download. Okay, after it finishes downloading, you can open up the file. Here I have WinRAR, so I don't know what you have. And then you will want to transfer it somewhere. So I will just copy the file inside into my downloads folder and let this process. This might take a while on slower computers, so just give it some time. Okay, after it finishes copying, you'll want to open a folder and run sdkmanager.exe. Give it some time, as this also takes a while to load. Okay, after it loads, it will give you this window, and in this window you'll want to select a version of Android you will want to have an emulator on. The current beta is 4.3, but in this video we'll go for 4.2. If you want, you can take the SDK tools or any of the extras, but for now we'll just have 4.2.2, and we'll click install these 8 packages. SDK license, you'll want to accept that. This you also want to accept. You want to accept all licenses, and you have to click install. It will download, which this sometimes takes a while, so just give it some time. Alright, once it's done loading, it will say down here downloading packages, and then under tools you can click manage AVDs, which is Android Virtual Devices, I think. And then, well, I had this one here from before, but delete that one. Alright, you click new. You give your AVD a name, so just give it a random name. Device. This is the screen resolution that it'd be running at, so I'll just choose 480 by 800. Under target, you can use either one of these, Android 4.2.2 or API level 17. Well, I'll choose 4.2.2. CPU, I'll just go with an ARM processor. Doesn't really matter. RAM, it seems to give you an error if you go over, 768, so let's give it 767. Internal storage, just internal storage. I'll just give it a 1 gigabyte. Why not? SD card help. Also make that 1 gigabyte. Use host GPU if you really want. You can turn that on. I'll just leave it off. I'll click OK. It will create a disk. It will say created right here. And you can click on it, and then you can click start. And then give this, and you can click launch. It'll bring up this screen, which means it's starting it. Starting it sometimes takes a while, but it shouldn't take that long. Alright, after this, a window should come up. Don't know when it's going to come up though, so just give it some time. Okay, you should see a window like this. Now, Android might take a while to load, so just give it some time. In this emulator, you can still browse the internet. I'm still working out how to get applications onto it, but you could probably run just standard APKs and stuff. So it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But it's sort of just for, experimental, and not really as a permanent device anyway. So just give it some time to load. So yeah, I'll be back when it's done. Okay, once it loads, you should see something like this. This is Android 4.2.2, so it might be different in future versions of Android. So, it's just Android. can see that it works fine. It's a bit laggy at the start, but it gets better. See, open settings, go down to about phone. It's not a phone, but you know. And you can see model number SDK, Android version 4.2.2. It says 3G up here, but it's actually connected to the internet, so you can still use it over the internet. And it's going to say battery level is going to be something stupid, you know. Alright, let's open the web browser and go on a website. So you can see that the internet connection does work. Well, yeah, the web page is already opening, so just give it some time, because Emulator doesn't like connecting to the internet quickly. It likes going slow for some reason. It's still going. There we go. It's loaded. There's Google. Let's go on, let's see. Let's go on YouTube. You can use your keyboard on your computer if you have it enabled, that is. If you don't have emulation of the keyboard enabled, there's going to be on-screen keyboard, so, you know. Alright, so YouTube works and everything. There's all the interesting videos that are featured. Yep, so, let's go home. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions at all, just leave a comment down below. And if enough people ask, I'll just make another video on how to solve these problems. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you found this interesting, and have a nice day.